Pickle uses that outside line. With momentum out of turn 2, your early leader down the backstretch. Rookie driver Brett Pickle in the 88P. And the 2 spins. To winner. Randy Zeckman and Brett Pickle bring the field down for the green. Zeckman takes the early lead through 1 and 2 down the backstretch. On the outside, Jim Palm Jr. challenges Dave Thompson for third, edges ahead into turn 3. George Esch runs 5th. McLean and Ross battle for that 6th position. Ross slows on the backstretch. Zeckman leads the field out of turn 4 down the front stretch. Palm closes in on Pickle for that 2nd position. Jim Ross Sr. slow that time by. Now Marshall McMullen slow at turn 2. McMullen up against the outside retaining fence. Comstarter stand that time by. Green flag is out. Randy Zeckman leads the field into turn 1. Pickle looks to the low side, unable to make a move this time by. Jim Palm runs 3rd, followed by Dave Thompson Jr. Chris Durr in the 69 runs 5th, followed by Greg Deal and Eric McLean, Bruce McLean. Jim Ross able to keep pace with the 20W. And Nick McDaniel rounds out the field. Deal challenging the inside of the 69 of Chris Durr, going into turn 3 for position. 2 to go sign out from the starter. Deal able to put his nose ahead of Durr on the backstretch, taking over the 5th position. White flag out for Randy Zeckman. Brett Pickle holding off Dave Palm, Jim Palm Jr. Dave Thompson Jr. runs 4th. Bruce McLean rounds out your 7th place. Jim Ross and Nick McDaniel. Checker flag out for Randy Zeckman, Brett Pickle, Jim Palm, Dave Thompson, Greg Deal, Chris Durr. Down the backstretch, 3 wide down the backstretch. Doug Bennett slow. Scott Thunberg slow. Looks like a flat left front tire for the 12. Green flag from the starter. Calvin Herman leads the field into turn 1. On the outside, the 01 of Tim Fake tries to mount a challenge. They're 3 wide for third. Craig Morgan comes out of it with third place. On the outside of Morgan is the 52 of Garrett Shover. They move by Tim Fake. The 11 of Craig Morgan looks to the outside, moves around Calvin Herman. Garrett Shover in the 52 follows in the footsteps of the 11 down the backstretch. Calvin Herman runs third. Corey Seitz fourth, followed by the 01 of Tim Fake. Scott Thunberg in sixth, followed by Doug Bennett, Chad Smith, and Janie Ziegler. Battle for third heats up. Craig Morgan in the 11, your leader, 3 wide down the front stretch. 4. Green flag is out, 4 laps to go. He raced number 2. Thunberg looks to the inside of Tim Fake out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Craig Morgan leads Garrett Shover and Calvin Herman. Corey Seitz runs fourth, Scott Thunberg fifth. Tim Fake in sixth, Doug Bennett in seventh. Chad Smith and Janie Ziegler round out the field. Bennett now looks to the inside of Fake as he enters turn 3. Morgan and Shover holding the top 2 positions. Corey Seitz looks to the inside of Calvin Herman down the backstretch. They're door to door into turn 3. Seitz with the advantage. 2 to go. Comes out this time from the starter. Calvin Herman spins. Coming out of turn 4. Scott Thunberg takes evasive action. Slaps down. 2 to go. Morgan, Shover, and Seitz, your top 3. Scott Thunberg looks to the inside of Seitz. Seitz drifts wide, loses 4 positions. Scott Thunberg runs third, Doug Bennett 4th. Chad Smith up to 5th. Looks like the 21 of Corey Seitz having problems, not able to make the turns. Coming out of turn 4, the 11 of Craig Morgan. Down for the checkered flag. Garrett Shover runs second, followed by Scott Thunberg, Doug Bennett, Chad Smith, Tim Fake, Calvin Herman. Start at the rear of the field. Park. Green flag is out. McClellan and Chris Tynes side by side into turn 1. And on the low side, the 22 of Chase Billett, 3 wide down the backstretch. Into turn 3. Still 3 wide through 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Billett on the inside, Chris Tyne in the middle, McClellan on the outside. Chris Tyne drops back to third, McClellan takes the lead, Chase Billett on the inside. Here comes Gene Knobb running fourth in the 1. Gary Potts runs 5th in the Ford GT. Knobb looks to the outside of Chris Tyne. Takes over that 3rd position. Chase Billett looking to the inside of McClellan into turn 3. They're side by side, fender to fender. Billett sideways, able to straighten it out. Loses 2 positions. Travis McClellan and Gene Knobb setting the pace at the front of the field. Smoke Christine and Chase Billett third and fourth. Gary Potts runs fifth. Chad Myers, your fifth place car. Grant Adams and Chaz Walls battling for sixth. Knob takes over the point position down the front stretch. The 1K, your leader. McClellan on the inside as they head into turn one. Knob opening up a 2-car length lead as they go 2, 3, and 4. 2 to go sign comes out from your starter, this time by Chase Billett runs third, followed by Smoke Christine and Gary Potts. 2 laps to go. This time the Pace Jeep will drop down to the cone. The green flag is out. Chase Billett looks to the inside of McClellan. Knob pulls away down the backstretch. Billett looks to the inside. Nick Bloom spins in turn 2 one more time. Green flag is out as they head into turn 1. It's Gene Knob. Chase Billett looks to the inside one more time. Coming out of 2, McClellan with the advantage. Chase on the inside through 3. Pulls alongside through 3, down out of 4. They're side by side. Gene Knob takes a white flag. Billett with the advantage for second, that time across the finish line, down the backstretch. Billett on the inside, McClellan outside. Out of turn 4, Gene Knob takes a heat race victory. Chase Billett second, followed by Travis McClellan. Heat races in the late model division this evening. The starting line in turns 3 and 4. You can see the upraised flag. Green flag is out for heat race number 2. Henry and Potts side by side into turn 1. Charging Charlie Potts comes out of turn 2 with the advantage. Henry slows, spinning car in turn 2. He's moving. Flag flies down the front stretch, side by side. Charles Potts with the advantage, coming out of turn 2. Darrell Henry holds second. On the outside, the 2 of Carl Billett. Challenging for second, and spinning in turn 3 and 4, collecting the 69. Green flag is out for Charlie Potts as he leads the field into turn 1. 2 cars right here on the front stretch, the 85 of Richard Walls, the 6 of Josh Kimmel for the restart. Earhart looks to the outside of Darrell Henry as they enter turn 1, able to keep momentum up and take over to second position. Randy Christine now challenging Henry for third. Down the backstretch. The 85 of Richard Walls looking to mount a challenge on Christine. 3 wide down the front stretch. The 85 of Richard Walls moves into third. Randy Christine runs fourth. Josh Kimmel looks to the outside of Christine. Mike Goodwin, your next car, followed by Darrell Henry. Charles Potts continues the lead, along with Justin Earhart running second. Henry sideways at 1 and 2, able to get it straightened out. Josh Kimmel moves by Randy Christine. Now Christine back on the inside, coming out of 4. Goodwin follows Christine. 3-way battle for that 4th position. Charlie Potts, Justin Earhart, your top two. Richard Walls in that 85 runs third. Chris Tyne looks to the inside of Josh Kimmel. White flag out for charging Charlie Potts. Justin Earhart runs second. Richard Walls third. Josh Kimmel and Randy Christine fifth. Mike Goodwin runs sixth. Checkered flag in the air for charging Charlie Potts. Justin Earhart comes home second, followed by Richard Walls. Josh Kimmel in the 6th, Randy Christine, Mike Goodwin in the 17G. Green flag out as they head down the front stretch. Steve Weichel with the lead as they go into turn 1. Steve Billett tries the high side. Underneath, it's the 14 of Kyle Saylor down the backstretch. Weichel spins in front of the field. Kyle Saylor able to make it through. Carl Graves, Jeff Geek, Steve. Green flag out. The Nuclear Banana moves to the lead. Steve Billett looks to the inside of Kyle Saylor as they head into turn 3. Saylor able to hold the lead through turn 4 down the front stretch. Carl Graves runs third, followed by Jake Jones and Steve Baylor. Jeff Geek and Mike Walls battle for position, and rounding out the field, the 9W of Steve Weichel. Popeye leads the field past the finish line. Jeff Geek spins at turn 2. Pulls away. Saylor holds on to the lead. Halfway this time by for Kyle Saylor and Steve Billett. Carl Graves leads Jake Jones and Steve Baylor. Mike Walls and Steve Weichel, your next two, and Jeff Geek rounds out the field. Kyle Saylor brings him out of turn 4 for the 2 to go sign from your starter. Steve Billett holds on to second. Carl Graves runs third, followed by Jake Jones, Mike Walls, Steve Baylor, Steve Weichel, and Jeff Geek. White flag out for Kyle Saylor. Down the backstretch into turn 3. Kyle Saylor, your leader, brings him out of turn 4. The checkered flag in the air. Steve Billett comes home second, followed by Carl Graves, Jake Jones, Mike Walls, Steve Baylor. And is going to be tossing some t-shirts into the crowd. He's heading into turn. Sean Todd, John Fry bring the field around for the start. Green flag is out. 6 laps the distance. Heat race number 1. Sean Todd leads the field into turn 1. And everybody in a bunch through 1 and 2. Timothy Sheehan bunted into the infield. Backs up. And tries to pull away. Pulls away. Sean Todd, your leader. Followed by the 9 of Matt Duster Adams. Sam Rao runs third, looks to the outside of Adams. Lance Stanmeyer runs fourth, followed by Tommy Slanker. John Fry and Tim Hahn battle for position, and Donnie Broderick runs next. Timothy O'Sheehan rounds out the field. Rao looks to the outside of Sean Todd as they head down the backstretch, takes over the lead position. Todd fights back on the inside, but unable to make the move. Tommy Slanker now challenges and takes over the second position. Todd runs third, followed by Adams and Danmeyer. Two to go, this time by for your leader, Sam Rao. Tommy Slanker in second. Battle heats up for that 6th position. John Fry, Tim Hahn, and Donnie Broderick battling for that position. White flag out. For your leader, Sam Rao. Tommy Slanker closes in the second place car. Sean Todd and Matt Adams battle for third. Lance Stanmeyer runs fifth. Fry, Hahn, and Broderick still battle for that 6th position. Checker flag for Sam Rao. Tommy Slanker comes home second. Sean Todd third, Matt Adams, Lance Stanmeyer, John Fry. Row 4 on the inside, the 21H of Travis Horan. On the outside, the 39 of Patrick McLean. And starting scratch, the 5 of Tim Drawball. Failer and Latchall lead the field into turn 1. Latchall with the lead, heading down the backstretch. 4 wide for third position. And 21H of Travis Horan. One lap down, 5 to go. Failer on the inside, Andrew Fry on the outside, out of turn 2. Fry takes over the second position. Ramsey runs fourth, followed by Adam Smith, Larry Landis, Travis Horan, and Tim Drawball rounds out the field. Smith looks to the inside of Ramsey for 4th place. Takes over 4th. Fry looks to the inside of Latchall as they go into turn 1. Side by side, Latchall on the high side. Looks like he has the momentum coming out of 2 and holds on to that top position. Two to go sign out, this time by for Jed Latchall and Andrew Fry. Failer runs third, followed by Adam Smith. Travis Horan looking to the inside of Stephen Ramsey for 5th. Larry Landis runs 7th, followed by Tim Drawball. Smith trying the inside of Failer as they come by for the white line. Latchaw holding on to that top position. Drifts wide. Fry tries the inside down the backstretch. Latchaw with the edge into 3. Fry on the inside. Jed Latchaw on the outside as they come out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. Jed Latchaw wins the heat, followed by Andrew Fry. Adam Smith, green flag is out as they come down the front stretch. Scott Spidell holds the lead as they come past the finish line. And the 53 of Bill Deal spins in turn 2. And continues moving down the backstretch. The 248 of Brian Weitzel, your leader, followed by the 148 of Jason Rochelle. The Weitzel brings him around to the cone. The green flag is out. Rochelle tries the outside of Spidell as they hit into turn 1. He's up in the loose stuff. And there's smoke coming off that 148. 148 coming to a stop up in turn 2. Feature event sponsored by Speedway Auto Sales. Weitzel leads the field into turn 1. Scott Spidell runs second. Here comes Hottishell on the inside, 3 wide out of turn 2. It's Scott Hottishell on the inside, Vernon Houseman in the middle, Scott Spidell on the outside. Hottishell takes over the second position. Spidell fights back, crossing over, tries the underneath of Houseman and takes back third. Pat McDermott challenges for fourth now. Houseman under pressure from McDermott. Here comes Bill Deal and Rick Hartwig. Rounding out the field, Ashley Saloni. Weitzel, Hottishell, Spidell, your top 3. Pat McDermott, Bill Deal, Vernon Houseman, 4th through 6th, followed by Rick Hartwig and Ashley Saloni. 2 to go sign out from the starter, this time by for Brian Weitzel. Hottishell runs second, Scott Spidell now under pressure from Pat McDermott down the backstretch. McDermott looks to the inside. Takes over that third position from Spidell. White flag out for Brian Weitzel. Hottishell runs second. McDermott and Spidell battle for third. Bill Deal runs 5th, followed by Vernon Houseman in 6th. Checker flag out for Brian Weitzel. Scott Hottishell comes home second, followed by Pat McDermott, Scott Spidell, Bill Deal, Vernon Houseman. Green flag is out. 4 wide down the front stretch. Four wide through 2, down the backstretch. Drew Weiser, your leader, followed by Greg Bird, Reed Saloni in the 22, Lucas Montgomery in the red and black 15, Montgomery sideways in 4. All right, in the stand. So that's going on. Green flag is out. They accelerate down the front stretch. Saloni thought about looking to the inside. Not able to make a move this time by. Weiser and Bird. Bird looks to the inside of Weiser. Nothing there this time. Kissinger moves up, your fourth place car on the yellow car on the outside. Weiser able to hold everybody off. Car slows down the backstretch into the backstretch wall. Stretch and pulling away. Weiser runs second, followed by Reed Saloni. Green flag is out. Randy Kissinger leads Richard Miller and Lucas Montgomery. Montgomery now looks to the inside of Miller, through two, down the backstretch, takes over the fifth position. Two to go sign out from your starter, this time by for Greg Bird. Saloni looking to the inside of Weiser, takes over the second position. Montgomery looking to the inside of Kissinger for fourth. And takes over fourth. White flag out this time by for Greg Bird. Reed Saloni runs second. Lucas Montgomery now challenging for third on the inside of Weiser as they go through 1, 2. The York County driver takes over third position in that maroon and black 15 out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air for Greg Bird. Reed Saloni comes home second, followed by Lucas Montgomery, Drew Weiser, Richard Miller for the Legends Cars heat race number 3. Three wide down the front stretch. Andy Luper leads the RMR racing team. Frank Palomito moves alongside into turn 3. TJ Mayberry now challenges Luper for second. Stephen Nedorostek pulls up alongside, running fourth. Followed by Timothy Bauer in the 89, the 44 of Scott Gobrecht, and the 11 of Bob Lash. Out of turn 4, the 77R of Frank Palomito. Andy Luper runs second, followed by Stephen Nedorostek and TJ Mayberry. Palomito brings them past the finish line for the completion of lap number 3. Nedorostek right on the tail bumper of Andy Luper as they head down the backstretch, unable to mount a challenge. The 89 of Timothy Bauer looking to the outside of Mayberry. Nedorostek moves around Luper, takes over the second position. Out of turn 4, the veteran Frank Palomito takes the white flag. Stephen Nedorostek, 2008 track champion, runs second, followed by Andy Luper. TJ Mayberry runs fourth, followed by Tim Bauer. Scott Gobrecht, and now Gobrecht challenged by the 11 of Lash. Out of turn 4, the checkered flag from the starter. Nancy Fry, Cameron Benyo bring them around for the start. The one of Scrivens looks to the inside of Benyu, unable to make a move. Braffhart, high, wide, and handsome through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, falls into third. Nancy Fry leads Cameron Benyo and Ken Braffhart out of turn 4 for the completion of lap number 1. Les Scrivens runs fourth, followed by Matt Sauer and Brent Hake in the 19. Down the backstretch, Braffhart moves by Benyo. Benyo fights back on the inside. They touch. Both cars spin. Ringing out. Nancy Fry leads them into turn 1. Somebody lost something? Down the backstretch, Nancy Fry, your leader. Les Scrivens looks to the outside. Scrivens to the outside, into 1, challenging for Nancy Fry, down the backstretch. Scrivens takes over the point position. Nancy Fry runs second. Matt Sauers up to third, followed by Brent Hake, Cameron Benyo, Ken Braffhart. Benyo looks to the inside of Brent Hake for the 4th position, challenges in through 1 and 2. Hake able to hold him off this time. Fry closing in on that number 1 as they come down the front stretch. Challenges, but gets a little sideways, unable to make a move that time. Scrivens opens up a 3-car length lead as they come by for the halfway sign from the starter. Nancy Fry runs second, Matt Sauer third. Brent Hake able to hold off Cameron Benyo and Ken Braffhart. Everyone holds position that time by Les Scrivens in that number 1. Opening up a 3-car length lead over Nancy Fry. We'll see if she's able to battle back in these last 6 laps. Five to go from the starter that time by. Nancy Fry cutting into that lead of Les Scrivens. Matt Sauers now under pressure from Brent Hake and Cameron Benyo. Scriven continues to lead. Fry unable to cut into that advantage. Matt Sauer now under pressure from the 19 of Brett Hake. Hake looks to the inside as they go through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, unable to make a move. 2 to go, this time by. Scrivens, Fry, and Sowers, your top 3. Hake, Benue, and Braffard round out the field. White flag out this time by for Les Scrivens. Nancy Fry holds on to second. Matt Sowers runs third, followed by Brett Hake, Cameron Benio, Ken Braffard. Out of turn 4, it's Les Scrivens. Nancy Fry comes home second. All right, we're down here in Victory Lane with the number 1 TK Performance Special driven tonight by Les Scrivens. Les working his way out of the 1. Les, congratulations, tonight's Extreme Stock Car Rookie Rumble feature winner.
Thank you very much.
Is this your first career victory?
Number 2.
Number 2. First this year, though.
First in 2 years.
First in 2 years, it feels good, doesn't it, Les?
Most definitely.
Les Scrivens coming home victorious in tonight's Extreme Stock Car Rookie Rumble. Congratulations, Les.
Thanks. Can I
Yep.
I'd like to thank TK Performance, Fryco Incorporated, Mark's Dyno, Scott's Race Cars. I'm missing somebody. I guess Shoe Racing. That's about it.
All right. Congratulations, Les. Coming home second, Spirited Battle. She would close in, but unable to make a pass, take over the lead. Nancy Fry coming home second in the 39. Congratulations, Nancy.
Thanks. But thank Gary Wilders for building the motor. Fiance and my family.
All right, congratulations, second. Great battle. You had the lead early. He was able to get by you. You close in, but just unable to make the move around him.
It just ain't handling right in the corners for me yet.
All right. All right, Nancy Fry coming home second. Coming home third, he told me to say the incredibly handsome Matt Sowers.
Yeah, that's definitely me.
Congratulations, coming home third. You won this a couple weeks ago. You're in the top 3 tonight. Congratulations, Matt.
Yep, completely missed the setup tonight, or else we would have had a completely different car. Look, I mean, have to thank Tim for letting me drive the car, Garrett, Brian, everybody that helps out. We have a special guest with us here tonight. First time at the racetrack. Glad to get him on the front stretch, pictures, whatever we're going to do here.
All right, congratulations, Matt. Adams and Darrell Henry bring the field around for the start. Green flag is out. Adams and Henry, your top 2 out of turn 2. Steve Weichel runs third. Carl Billett moves into 4th. Chad Myers runs 5th. Followed by the 117 of Sean Jones. Jeff Geek now looks to the inside of Jones. Geek spins on the backstretch. Comes to a stop. Weichel looks to the outside of Darrell Henry as they enter turn 1. Crosses over, unable to make a move. Carl Billett runs 4th. Followed by Chad Myers and Sean Jones. Carl Billett looks to the inside of Darrell Henry, takes over the 3rd position. Geek spins in turn 2. Into turn 1, Adams, Weichel, and Billett, your top 3. Sean Jones tries the high side to get around Darrell Henry, unable to do it. Henry holds on to 4th into turn 3. They're side by side. Henry, Jones, and Myers battling for that 4th position. Nick Bloom runs 7th. Top 6 qualify for the feature. Halfway sign out from the starter. Billett looks to the inside of Weichel as they come out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. Weichel on the high side, Billett on the low side as they come out of 4. They're nose to nose. Dead heat that time at the starter's line. Billett edges ahead out of 2 and down the backstretch, takes over the 2nd position. Two to go from the starter for Grant Adams, Carl Billett, Steve Weichel, Sean Jones, Chad Myers. Nick Bloom runs 6, followed by Darrell Henry in the 99. White flag out for Grant Adams. Through 3 and 4, Grant Adams brings the field down for the checkered flag. Carl Billett closes in but finishes 2nd, followed by Steve Weichel, Sean Jones, Chad Myers, Nick Bloom in the 98. Slap consolation lineup. Green flag in the air. Brubaker leads the field into turn 1 on the outside, the 15L of Harlan Leppo. Leppo and Brubaker battle for the lead as they go into 3 yellow. Harlan Leppo, and the checkered flag comes out on the field. Minivan feature event. Green flag is out. Jason Anderson in the 19 moves to the lead. And everybody tries to pick out their best line, and they all keep going. George Lucas in the 29 Star Wars Special takes over the lead. Jason Anderson runs 2nd. Brandon Hedstrom up to 3rd in the 9. Dan Snyder in the 69S runs 4th, followed by Bill Wise Jr. Luke is on to the lead over Jason Anderson. Brandon Hedstrom runs ahead of Dan Snyder and Bill Wise Jr. Here comes Dan Snyder challenging for third. Bill Wise right on his rear bumper. Hedstrom swings wide out of 4. Snyder takes over third. Bill Wise, yellow flag out. 7 to go. Dan Snyder looks to the inside, and that's 69S. Out of turn 4, Dan Snyder challenging George Lucas for the lead. Snyder the advantage that time by. Lucas bouncing into turn 1, able to get it back under control, but losing positions down the backstretch. Bill Wise Jr. challenging the 19 of Jason Anderson. Here comes the 911 of Jeff Svensson. And then a mob of minivans battling. George Lucas spins on the backstretch and rolls on the side. The 29. Red flag out, red flag. George Lucas upside down on the backstretch. Green flag is out. Dan Snyder leads the field into turn 1. Jason Anderson running third, challenging Bill Wise Jr. They touch. Everybody able to straighten out. The 911 of Svensson moves into third. Snyder holding off the 8W of Bill Wise. Jeff Svensson runs third, followed by Brian Lefevre into 12. Jason Anderson runs 5th. Darrell Sipe up to 6th. Van stopped in turn 2. Looks like a restart, 3 laps to go. Snyder able to hold on to the lead. Bill Wise Jr. runs second. Svensson with a little contact with the 8W enables the 19 of Jason Anderson to make a move. Challenge for that third position. 2 laps to go for Dan Snyder. Bill Wise runs second. Svensson back into third. Darrell Sipe challenges Brian Lefevre down the backstretch for 5th place. 3 wide into turn 3 with Brandon Hedstrom on the outside. White flag out, this time by for Dan Snyder. Down the backstretch, Snyder leads the field. Darrell Sipe challenging the 19 of Jason Anderson for 4th. Out of turn 4, Dan Snyder with the victory. Bill Wise Jr. comes home 2nd. Jeff Svensson comes home 3rd. A photo finish for
tonight's Speedway Auto Sales minivan feature, the handsome Dan Snyder.
Who said handsome? You.
The crowd took a vote and they decided you were handsome.
Well, I don't know about all that, but we're having a lot of fun here.
How's it feel to come home first?
Good, good. Everything worked good tonight. I mean, we got our car tore up here a couple weeks in a row and finally got it back together and working.
This guy in this red 8W was right on your tail.
That's okay. I told him he could have a second. I'm going to put a trailer hitch on the back for him for next week.
Good job. Congratulations, Dad, coming home with a victory. Bill Wise Jr. comes home second in the 8W. Bill, you were on his tail, just couldn't get around him.
Yeah, I was just not fast as him tonight.
It doesn't have anything to do not pass sign on the back of his van.
Yeah, actually it does. I just let him win.
Well, congratulations on your second place.
Thanks.
Good job, Bill. Coming home third, the 911, Jeff Svensson. Congratulations, Jeff, coming home third.
Thank you. This is third race in a row, third place. I don't know. Maybe next time I'll have something for them guys. I don't know.
All right, you look pretty strong out there tonight, though. You weren't able to get by those two, but you looked awful strong.
It was okay. I made a mistake. I changed tires today, and I should have just kept the old tires, and I think I lost a little bit, but we'll go back to the old setup.
Congratulations, third place, Jeff Svensson.
Truck drops to the infield on the backstretch. Brett Pickle, Tim Fake bring the field around for the start at the white line to turns 3 and 4. Pickle on the inside, a rookie driver. Here at the Speedway, the green flag is out. Brett Pickle leads the field into turn 1. Dave Thompson slides into second position down the backstretch. Pickle slows into the fence on the backstretch. Brett Pickle. 77 of Bennett being pulled into the pit area. Green flag is out. Down the front stretch, Shover and Thompson side by side into turn 1. Shover on the high side into 52. Jim Palm looks to the inside of Dave Thompson. There's 3 wide as they head down into turn 3. Scott Thunberg on the outside, spin in turn 3. Yellow flag out for the car spinning in turn, brings the field around to the cone in turn 4 for the start. Green flag is out, we're back underway with Garrett Shover in the lead. Dave Thompson Jr. runs second. Jim Palm third, followed by Scott Thunberg and Craig Morgan. Chris Stern, the 69, runs 6th. Followed by Greg Deal and Chad Smith. Morgan looking to the inside of Thunberg as they head down the backstretch. Scott able to hold him off this time. Out of turn 4, it's Garrett Shover and Dave Thompson showing the way. Thunberg drifts wide. Craig Morgan looks to the inside. Thunberg able to power up alongside him down the front stretch. They battle for 4th. Thunberg slides wide in 1 and 2, and Morgan gets by, taking over the 4th position. Dave Thompson Jr. under pressure from Jim Palm Jr. Palm Palm looks to the inside as they come out of turn 2. Down the back stretch, Jim Palm moves into second. Craig Morgan pulls up alongside Thompson, tries to challenge for third. Nothing this time. Now down the front stretch, he pulls to the inside of the 6T. Scott Thunberg follows Morgan alongside and past Dave Thompson, moves into fourth. Garrett Schover with a 3-car length lead over Jim Palm Jr. Craig Morgan runs third, followed by Scott Thunberg, Dave Thompson, 69 of Chris Durr. Greg Deal and Chad Smith and Corey Seitz. Down the backstretch, Schover around lap traffic through 3 and 4. The battle for second heats up with Jim Palm and Craig Morgan. Coming out of turn 2, we have a spin. Last week's feature winner, Marshall McMullen, spins out of turn 2. Steps down, 10 to go in tonight's street stock feature. Schover leads the field into turn 1. Jim Palm under pressure from Craig Morgan. Morgan tries the high side as they come out of turn 2, down the backstretch. Side by side into 3. Palm with a slight advantage as they entered 3. Let's see who's got it coming out of 4. Garrett Schover, Jim Palm holds on to second. Morgan now edges ahead into turn 1. Out of turn 2, they're both on the tail of Garrett Schover. Side by side, they still battle for second. Jim Palm on the inside, Craig Morgan on the outside. Garrett Schover ahead, down the backstretch. Wheel to wheel, door handle to door handle into turn 3. Across the finish line, the edge goes to Jim Palm. Scott Thunberg runs fourth. Thompson now looking to the inside of Scott Thunberg. Palm and Morgan battle for that second position. Down the backstretch, they're neck and neck, nose to nose, tail to tail, into 3. Out of 4, with a 5 to go sign out from the starter. That time, Craig Morgan with the advantage as they cross the line. On the backstretch, Janie Ziegler, Calvin Herman come together. Schover leads the field off into turn 1. Okay. out of turn 4, Garrett Shover holds that lead. Craig Morgan moving into challenge. Jim Palm runs third, followed by Scott Thunberg in fourth. Dave Thompson Jr. runs fifth, followed by the 69 of Chris Durr. Morgan looking for a way around the 52 of Garrett Shover. Down the backstretch, Shover up to the task. They come out of turn 4 to take the 2 to go sign from starter Jim Salter. Shover holds that lead. Jim Palm runs third. Scott Thunberg closing in fourth. Down the backstretch, Shover able to hold off Morgan. White flag this time by Garrett Shover takes a white flag, one more lap of the speedway. Craig Morgan looks to the inside in 1 and 2. Unable to make a move that time. Down the backstretch. He plots his strategy. Will he go high or low in 3 and 4? Garrett Shover on the pedal. Coming out of turn 4, it's Garrett Shover with the victory. Craig Morgan second, Jim Palm third, Scott Thunberg, Dave Thompson Jr., Corey Seitz, Chris Durr.
A very happy Garrett Shover in victory lane. Fans, how we hear it? Garrett Shover. Oh, woo! Wow, congratulations. Nice job.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to you on your little bundle of joy last week. I tell you what, this is awesome. I can't believe I've won 3 times this year. Brian Hallenstein's here tonight. Come here, Brian. This guy, if it weren't for him and his wife, Lisa, my car would be sitting in the middle of the street. They let me keep it at their house. This guy, he won the championship here a couple years ago, so he obviously knows what he's doing setup-wise and stuff, and I'm just blessed to be surrounded by good people. This is a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations. You drove your heart out. You had some of the best behind you there, Craig Morgan and Jim Palm there. I'll tell you what, you drove your heart out, though. Congratulations.
Thank you. I tell you what, I get so nervous about psyching myself out. Under those cautions, I was so badly wanting to look over at the scoreboard, but I figured it don't matter. Jimmy's going to let me know how many laps there are, and I just got to beat everybody.
Well, congratulations and nice job tonight.
Thank you very much.
Garrett Shover, your winner tonight.
Travis McClellan, Charles Potts bring the field around to the starting line in turns 3 and 4. Then those powerful engines will be unleashed for 20 laps here at Susquehanna Speedway Park. Green flag is out. Travis McClellan leads the charge into turn 1. Charles Potts looks to the outside as they head down the backstretch. Steve Billett into 20, looks to the inside, spin in turn 3. We also have Steve Weichel. And the 99W of Chaz Walls also off. Down for the green flag. Travis McClellan and Charles Potts into turn 1. McClellan on the low side, charging Charlie Potts on the high side. Smoke Chris Tyne having trouble on the backstretch, able to get it straightened out. Charging Charlie Potts, your leader, completes lap number 1. Power up in turn 4. The 6 of Josh Kimmel. 2 of Chad Myers. Lots of damage to that vehicle. Green flag is out. Kyle Saylor challenging for third. Has the advantage into turn 3. Coming out of 4. It's Saylor on the low side. Billet on the high side. Charges down that backstretch. Travis McClellan runs second. Kyle Saylor in third, followed by Steve Billet. Carl Graves looks to the inside of Steve Billet, fourth position. Justin Earhart runs next, followed by Chase Billet. Justin Earhart on the tail of Steve Billet, challenging for 5th position. Kyle Saylor looking to the inside of Travis McClellan, challenging for 2nd. McClellan able to hold off Saylor. Potts opens a 3-car length lead over Travis McClellan. Kyle Saylor still battling for 2nd. The 98 of Nick Bloom slows on the front stretch. Battle for 6th place. Jake Jones, Justin Earhart, Steve Billet. Spin in turn 1. Out. Saylor runs third, followed by Carl Graves. Chase Billet. Jake Jones moves to the inside of Steve Billet. Gene Knob and Justin Earhart battle for position. Halfway sign out for the 5 of Charles Potts, your leader. One to go sign out for the field. Green flag out. 10 laps to go for Charles Potts, your leader. Leading Travis McClellan, a spin in turn 2. Chase Billet spins in turn. One more time, Gary Potts leads them through 1 and 2. The 9 of Carl Graves pulls into the pit on the backstretch. Travis McCullen runs second, followed by Kyle Saylor, Jake Jones, and Gene Knobb. Justin of Gene Knobb down for the green flag. Down the backstretch. Gene Knobb looks to the outside of Jake Jones. Kyle Saylor bobbles in 3 and 4, loses 2 positions. Down the backstretch, it's Gary Potts, your leader, followed by Travis McClellan and Jake Jones. Gene Knobb tries the high side, around Jones, unable this time. Kyle Saylor battling back on the inside of Knobb. Justin Earhart spins in turn 2, collects. Earhart able to pull away. Grant Adams to go. Gene Knobb looks to the outside of Jake Jones as they head down the backstretch. On the backstretch, car into the fence. One more time, Knobb tries the high side on Jake Jones. Five to go as they come past the finish line. Jones and Knobb side by side for third. Jones edges ahead coming out of turn 2. Kyle Saylor right there in 5th. Running 6, Randy Christine Jr., the 1W of Mike Walls is next. Richard Walls, your next car, followed by Justin Earhart, Chase Bill, and Mike Goodwin. Carl Graves and Nick Bloom, 2 to go. This time by for Charles Potts. Travis McClellan second. Jake Jones holds on to third. Gene Knobb runs 4th. Kyle Saylor in 5th. Out of turn 4, Charles Potts in the number 5 takes a white flag. One more lap for Charles Potts. Travis McClellan runs second. Jake Jones holding off all Chargers for third. Down into turn 3, it's Charles Potts. Out of 4, down for the checkered flag. It's Charles Potts in the number 5. Travis McClellan comes home second. Jake Jones third. Gene Knobb 4th. Kyle Saylor runs. Into turn 1, it's Jed Latchall with the lead. Down the back stretch, everybody scrambling for position. Jed Latchall, the one on the point as they come out of turn 4. Down the backstretch, a three-way battle for third place, shaping up with Sam Rao, Andrew Fry, and Jason Failer. Sam Rao moves into third, now looking for second. Car spun up against the wall on the backstretch, the 40 of John Fry for your feature at this time. Green is out, Sam Rao shoots into the lead in the number 11. Latchall holds on to second. Jason Failer under pressure from the 54 of Tommy Slanker. On the outside, coming through turn 4. Slanker looks to the high side of Failer as they go down the backstretch, takes over to third position. Adam Smith looks to the inside of Sean Todd, 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, it's Adam Smith, Sean Todd, and the 1 of Andrew Fry, battling for 5th position. Travis Horan looks to the outside of Todd. Horan moves by Sean Todd. Todd now battles back on the inside. 4-way battle for that 6th position. Sam Rao out front, followed by Jed Latchall, Tommy Slanker, Jason Failer, and Adam Smith. Travis Horan moves into 6th. 7th is Andrew Fry. Then Larry Landis and Sean Todd battle for 8th. Donnie Broderick up for 10th. Slanker looks to the outside of Jed Latchall. Adam Smith around Jason Failer. Down the backstretch, it's Slanker into 2nd. Adam Smith moves into 5th. Smith runs 4th, Failer 5th, Travis Horan 6th. Larry Landis looking to the inside of Andrew Fry as Sam Rao takes the halfway sign from your starter. Slanker runs 2nd, Latchall holds on to 3rd, Adam Smith 4th. Travis Horan looks to the inside of Jason Failer battling for 5th. Larry Landis in 7th. Donnie Broderick moves up to 8th around the 1 of Andrew Fry. Broderick to the inside of Larry Landis. Sam Rao opens up a 5-car length lead over Slanker. 3 car lengths back to Latchall. Another 3 to Smith. Horan runs 5th, followed by Jason Failer and Donnie Broderick in the 97. Larry Landis is next. Sam Rao holding a comfortable lead over Tommy Slanker. Latchall runs third, followed by Adam Smith in fourth. Travis Horan runs fifth, followed by Donnie Broderick in sixth. Jason Failer runs seventh, followed by Larry Landis as your leader takes a 5 to go sign from the starter. Landis looks to the inside of Jason Failer down the backstretch. Horan looks to the inside of Adam Smith. Three cars battling for that fourth place position. Donnie Broderick looks to the inside of Adam Smith. Travis Horan and Donnie Broderick battle for fourth. Sam Rao opens up a big lead as he comes by the finish line for 2 to go sign from the starter. Slanker runs second. Jed Latchall in third. Donnie Broderick looks to the inside of Travis Horan. Takes over fourth. Travis runs fifth, followed by Adam Smith in sixth. The 46 of Timothy O'Sheehan spins in turn 4. Down, 2 to go. A 2-lap shootout. Green flag in the air. Rao and Slanker battle for that lead position. Donnie Broderick on the high side in the 97 takes over third. Jed Latchall runs fourth with Travis Horan fifth. White flag out, this time by for Sam Rao. Tommy Slanker runs second, followed by Donnie Broderick. Travis Horan in fourth, and Jed Latchall. Latchall battling for that fourth position. Into turn 4, it's Sam Rao with the advantage. Tommy Slanker runs second. And Rao wins. Slanker second, Donnie Broderick third, Travis Horan fourth. Almedo on the outside, the 46 of Pat McDermott. Row 7 on the inside, the 53 of Matt Gobrecht. Row 10 on the inside. Pace Jeep drops to the infield. Drew Weiser and Scott Spidell bring the field around for the start. The field bunches up. Green flag is out. Car slows on turn 2, comes to a stop. It looks like the 27R of TJ Mapes. Green flag. 3 wide into turn 1. It's Drew Weiser, Scott Spidell, and Greg Bird. Bird takes a big charge and looks to the outside of Weiser down the backstretch. Andy Looper runs third. Reed Saloni up to fourth. Four wide out of turn 4 down the front stretch. Andy Looper on the inside. Reed Saloni makes it 4 wide coming out of turn 2. He's way low. The 88 of Looper spins. Collects the 38 of Richard Miller on the backstretch. Green flag is out. Saloni looks to the inside of Bird as they head into turn 1. Reed Saloni moves into the lead. Greg Bird runs second. Drew Weiser in third. Here comes the 248 of Brian Weitzel. Weitzel looks to the inside of Weiser, unable to make the move that time by Oaktown, PA. Reed Saloni down to the cone, takes the green flag. Greg Bird holds on to second. Weiser able to fight off Brian Weitzel down the backstretch. Weiser looks to the inside of Bird. Frank Palomito makes it 3 wide through 3 and 4. Palomito and Nedorostek battle for 4th position as they head down the backstretch. Reed Saloni opens up a 3 car length lead over Greg Bird. Ryan Weitzel looks to the inside of Bird. Then comes Palomito and Nedorostek. Coming up on lap traffic, they're 3 wide. The 44 of Gobrecht passed by your second place battle now. The 77R of Palomito moves into second. Nedorostek runs third. Brian Weitzel in 4th. Greg Bird back to 5th. Followed by Scott Hoddeshell, Drew Weiser. They all chasing after the 22 of Reed Saloni. Hoddeshell around Weiser. Then comes the 53 of Bill Deal. Out of turn 4, your new leader, Frank Palomito. Reed Saloni runs second, followed by Stephen Nedorostek and Brian Weitzel. Greg Bird holds on to 5th. Now he's challenged by Scott Hoddeshell into 5. Nedorostek looks to the inside of Saloni into turn 1. Hoddeshell looks to the inside of Greg Bird, takes that position. 5 to go from the starter, this time by Frank Palomito, your leader, opens up a 4 car length lead over Stephen Nedorostek. Reed Saloni runs third, followed by Brian Weitzel. Yellow flag out. Down for the green. Your top 5 open up an advantage over the 6th place car of Greg Bird. Palomito leading Nedorostek. Spin in turn 3. Palomito brings the field around for the restart. Nedorostek right on the rear bumper of Palomito as they get down the backstretch. Saloni runs third, followed by Brian Weitzel and Scott Hoddeshell. Bill Deal looks to the inside of Harlan Lepo as they head into turn 3. Down for the 2 to go sign. It's Frank Palomito and Stephen Nedorostek. Green is out. Into turn 1. Saloni looks to the inside of Nedorostek. Nedorostek looks to the outside of Palomino. Yellow flag out on the start. 248. Down for the green. Down the backstretch, it's Palomino and Nedorostek. Through 3 and 4, nose to tail, down for the white flag. One more trip around the speedway. Reed Saloni close in third. Brian Weitzel pressured by Scott Hoddeshell. Palomino spins. Nedorostek. One lap shootout to decide the Legends car feature winner. Green is out. Brian Weitzel leads the field into turn 1. Down the backstretch into 3, it's Weitzel, followed by Greg Bird in second. Harlan Leppo runs third. Checkered flag in the air for Brian Weitzel. Greg Bird comes home second, followed by Harlan Leppo.
Session. Charles Potts started out the season early point leader. Had some bad luck, dropped back, hasn't had a victory. But tonight, the 14th different late model victor, Mr. Chargin' Charles Potts.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you. I needed this. I had last 2 months it just went downhill. I was the point leader and dropped back and blowed 2 motors up, and well, at least we made it here tonight.
It's great to see you here in Victory Lane. Special treat tonight is that Charles' grandparents made it here for this victory session for you, Charles. Was that a little added incentive for you?
Yeah. I told McClellan right off the door, I said, you can go, but I'm going to pass you.
And you did. Congratulations, Charles, on your victory.
Thank you.
Great job. And here comes Grandma. Great-grandma. And great-grandpa coming up in the golf cart. It's a family affair down here in Victory Lane. Got everybody? Yeah. Coming home with the Legends victory. Kind of remember talking to you during this autograph session.
Yes, sir. And, sometimes a little luck goes your way, and we had a fast car tonight and seemed to be a little doggy on the starts, but the car was working really good. And like I said, sometimes a little luck goes a long way, and next thing you know, by virtue of default, you're up there, and you just got to hang on to her then because you know everyone else wants it too. So, but my thanks to my team, Cooper Motorsports, the car owners, Ron and Randy, all my sponsors, Barron Corporation. I mean, I can't thank them enough for the ride they give me and the car and the equipment, and it's just a team effort, and that's what it takes to get this done.
And I'm sure they want to thank you for a great job driving it, too.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Brian Weitzel, on your victory.
Thank you very much. Everyone, have a good night.
On behalf of York County Racing Club, you get a nice Peter plate, and then you get a check for $25 for being a member.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
York County Racing Club making a presentation down here to Brian Weitzel, the Legends Car feature winner. Coming home second, the 94, Greg Bird. A lot of work out there tonight, Greg?
Yeah, a lot of work tonight. Car was tight getting in, loose getting out. But we'll take it. It's been a long time. I'd like to thank a couple people, especially my mom. She passed away on the 14th of July. This is, as good enough as for a win for my family. I'd like to thank my dad, my wife, my daughter, Kathy and Aim, Lonnie from Precision Painting, GW from GW Signs, and Equipment Depot. They all help out a little bit.
All right, congratulations. And racing is a family business, and sorry on the loss of your mother.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Greg Bird coming home second. Third place, the 15 of Harlan Leppo. Congratulations, Harlan.
Thank you very much. I owe all this to my mom and dad, who I guess aren't used to this because they didn't walk over here to be with me, but it was a tough night out there. Just had to kind of be patient and bide your time and hope for the best.
Well, you put on a great show. Earlier on, you were towed off, I believe.
He had a rough night there early on. We had a bolt break, and then we got into a little accident there in the Conce. So I'm just lucky to be in the feature.
Well, congratulations, Harlan.
Thank you very much.
Harlan Leppo coming home third. Sam said everybody left, so he's a little hurt that no one's here to see him celebrate his victory. Sam Rao coming home with the victory. Point leader, adding to your point lead.
Yeah, it's a good night. We had a little run-ins with 54 and stuff tonight, but everything came out all right for us, and it feels good to finally beat them on the track, not get one through a DQ.
Well, congratulations. Sam Rao coming home with the victory tonight in the 11, and looking real good doing it, too.
Yeah, we've been working on it. It's getting fast.
You got some power, and you're going to use it this year, right? Yep. End out the season. Sam